3:20. I'm cold. I lit some wood. Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventures of Spackmann. Today we're sleeping in a super shelter made from items from the Dollar Tree. Stick around and see what I made. It's already working just with the sun hitting here. 10 degrees warmer inside this tent as we are outside. It's currently 32 outside and 42 in the tent. Not tent, super shelter. I'm gonna start collecting a bunch of wood. I already have a little bit of wood, but I need to get a whole lot more to stay warm tonight. I got a fire pit built right in front of me with a rock wall behind it. We'll see how warm we can get this shelter and see if we can survive with items from the Dollar Tree. And freezing temperatures. It's getting cold tonight, down into the 20s Fahrenheit. So we'll see how it does. I thought it was gonna be really hard to get in and out of this, but it's not that bad. I think the zippers are the coolest part. I got a nice pile of wood behind me. Pretty darn nice pile. I think I need more, and that's probably how I'm gonna spend the rest of my day. But right now it's around 12:30. It's time for lunch. I have a Big Mama pickled sausage, a bag of Utz Ripple chips, a container of creamy onion dip. These are all from the Dollar Tree. Once I'm done with lunch, we'll go over the super shelter build that I did. We'll see how hot this little fire gets it. Dip's not bad. Everything I used for the super shelter was bought at the Dollar Tree. All my food was bought at the Dollar Tree, and my cooking utensils for eating the food from the Dollar Tree were all from the Dollar Tree. My water is not from the Dollar Tree this time. Today I'm using a new water filter system from Epic Water Filters. Epic Water Filter partnered with Nalgene to make their water bottles. The Adventure Water Filter saves 750 plastic bottles from the garbage. By using this reusable Nalgene bottle and their filters, you're saving landfills. Not to mention with their filters, you don't get that filtered water taste. It just tastes like fresh, clean water. Epic Water Filter is today's sponsor for this video. Thank you, Epic Water Filters, for sponsoring this video. You guys will see more of them. Cheers. I can't get past how good this water tastes. I hope the shelter's close enough to gather the heat. I guess we'll find out. This sausage has 10 grams of protein. Oh yeah. Cheers, guys. It's a cool little spot. Anybody ever roast a pickled sausage? Let me know in the comments down below if it was good or not. I just saw the fire and I'm eating this pickled sausage. I wonder if that'd be good. Let me know if you have. 35. It's working. And this is small. But thanks for joining me on this Dollar Tree Adventure Challenge. I really like the Dollar Tree challenges. This is my third one so far. I'll leave a playlist to all my Dollar Tree videos in the description down below. I really enjoyed doing these, and I have a feeling this one's gonna be no different because I've already enjoyed myself. We're up to 38. So cool. All right, lunch is done. Let's check out this shelter. I duct taped 4 shower curtain liners together. Up in there, can you see the shininess? Those are windshield shades. Now, I have a cot, a sleeping pad, and my pillow. 2 windshield shades on the top, and a 1 in the middle on the bottom. And then this is the best part, guys. Let me show you. So I started racking my brain on how I can make a door. And my Dollar Tree had these little backpacks with zippers. So I cut the zippers off, and I taped them to this end. Check this out. Check this out. This is the coolest part. And then one along the bottom, I just taped it all on. And then here it is. Let's see how warm it is. 50 in here so far, 29 outside. Not bad, guys. That's pretty darn good. I really like these zipper deals. That's going on 5 o'clock. Actually, might be past 5 now. I'm a little worried about the sparks in the super shelter. Not gonna lie, they are a little scary. I just got the fire going again. I still had coals from just messing around during camp, but I just threw a bunch of wood on there and it's just catching now. Since the last time I saw you got a bunch more wood, you know, it takes a lot more time to get less wood the more wood you get. So I am really exhausted. I'm getting sick of sitting on these logs. Do you guys care if I go get a chair for my Jeep? No, you don't? Thanks, guys. You're the best. Add those to my wood pile. Oh, this is gonna make it so much nicer. Oh boy, burn holes are going in this chair. That's bright. This flashlight's from the Dollar Tree too. Thanks for letting me get the chair. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to test how long I can get this fire going for by throwing some logs on it and just seeing how long they'll burn for. So I can try to set my alarm throughout the night to wake up and load it back up with wood. Step 2 is gonna happen while testing's going on. I have my big parka. That's gonna be my main heating apparatus for when I'm sleeping besides the fire. I'm gonna try to set up a time lapse for the whole night and see what happens on the GoPro. I don't know how long the battery's gonna last. We'll find out. Hopefully I get a lot of the time lapse. That'd be nice. Currently sitting at 69 degrees in the shelter. I saw it get up to 78, and then the fire died down. I put bigger logs on it, and now I'm seeing how warm it's gonna be with the bigger logs sitting on it just like this. I'm assuming it's gonna be warmer with me in there too, right? That seems logical. See you guys for dinner. This one got too hot, I think. And I want to say I heard the glass break. So I put it out. We'll examine it once it cools down. That one's doing good. That's the vegetable oil and olive oil mixture. This was the tiki torch. It's getting cold too. It's 29 degrees currently and 50 something in the shelter. The fire's not that big. The big logs aren't burning very well, but we'll deal with that. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's time for step 2. Cheers, guys. Whew. My feet are cold. I have booties for bedtime for my feet, and I also have the hand warmers, the hot hands that I found at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna stick those in the booties to have nice warm feet. This is stupid. It's working. You know, it's almost twice as warm in there as it is outside. And at times when the fire's bigger, it's even more than twice as warm. But I don't think it's high enough to catch the heat, or my fire's too high, or the windshield visor things aren't reflecting the heat as well as like a Mylar blanket would. That's normally what you'd use in a super shelter, is a Mylar blanket. But they are working, and the concept is working. So if you don't know what a super shelter is, it's a shelter with a clear front, usually made of plastic, with a shiny reflective material on the back wall, and it's usually made in LeanTo configuration, as this one is, a flat front, pitched roof going down, shininess on that back wall, with a fire in front of it. The fire's light and heat gets sent through the clear wall, bounces off the reflective material, and stays inside and kind of circulates, coming through, bouncing, and warming up your shelter. They are very effective. Me and Jay made an Adirondack LeanTo into a super shelter, and I'll link that video in the description down below. But we got the Adirondack LeanTo over 100 degrees, I want to say, but we had a massive fire, and the LeanTo was up above the fire, so all of the light and heat was going into it. I'm kind of below the fire, which wasn't the best idea, to be honest. The problem is I'm getting holes in the front already from the sparks and the ashes coming off. I want the fire closer, but if I move it closer, I might lose the shelter. So it's staying here, and we'll deal with it. We'll see what happens. But right now, I think I'd be nice and comfortable in there if it's sitting between 50 and 60 from a small fire. I think that's pretty good. Without a sleeping bag, I'll do fine. That's pretty warm if you ask me. Cheers. I do think I have plenty of wood for the night. I think for bedtime, I'll just build a massive fire and let it burn.
That's toasty.
All right, it's almost 9 o'clock. It's time for dinner, which is bumblebee tuna sandwich and seconds tuna salad. I have 2 pouches and some wraps. My Dollar Tree also had loaves of bread and buns too. I went with wraps because they stayed. The expiration date was much longer than the bread was, and I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to do this. Oh, I tied up the middle of the shelter, and it really opened up the space and made it correct and pitched the back angle more steeply and opened it up so it's collecting more heat. Never had Dollar Tree wraps. Cheers. leftover chips from lunch. Cheers. That's really good. It's 28 degrees outside, 76 in there. I'm gonna finish eating, guys. Finish my beers, just hang out for the rest of the night, and I'll see you when it's bedtime. This is pretty cool. I am inside the super shelter for the night, 12:15. It's only 42 degrees in here and 28 degrees outside right now. I just loaded the fire up. It is really loaded right now. I have the time lapse going on the GoPro. Hopefully it stays going all night. I have it hooked up to a battery. We'll see how well that works. I'm gonna set the alarm for, I think, 3 hours, and we'll see how well that does. If I wake up cold before that, then I'll get out and I'll stoke up the fire. But if not, I'll see you guys in 3 hours. Good night. It's 3:20. I gotta get up and stoke the fire. It's still going. Need more wood. It's 6:45. I'm cold. It's not 6:45, 5:45. I lit the wood on the fire. Oh well, it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get up and get some coffee. And put some more wood on that fire because it's cold again. I survived. Froze a couple times, but I'm good. Let's get some coffee. I'm in the shelter. I took my bedding right out. I'm just sitting on my pillow. But it is a lot warmer in here than it is outside. This is nice. About time I get to enjoy the heat from it. I got about 3 hours of sleep at a time last night. Condensation was real. Says it's in the 60s. 28 outside. Let's check the high. Let's see how high we got it, guys. $71? No, I saw it at 89 last night. It must have changed when the clock changed for this morning. The high temperature I saw was 89. This is saying 71 with a low of 27.5. Actually, a low of 42. I didn't let it get under 42 last night in here. That's what that number is, 42. We'll see how hot it gets with that big flame. It's It's warm in here now. That's the first time I've unbuttoned my jacket. Cheers, guys. Dollar Tree Super Shelter. It's hot in here now. I'm like starting to sweat already. This is 83 humidity, 83% humidity in here. I threw all my leftover birch bark and little sticks on there just to enjoy my coffee in the warmth. And it's warm. This is the nicest it's been since I've been here. That's gonna about do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Dollar Tree Survival Challenge. I really enjoyed this one. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time last night. Waking up every 3 hours to get the fire going to stay warm reminded me of hot tent camping with a small stove. I survived in below freezing temperatures without a sleeping bag, and it was all because of items from the Dollar Tree. See you next time. Cheers.